Tower of Terror. And our Tower of Terror here in California is Twilight Zone based. But Twilight Zone is not as iconic in Japan. So they did an entire different theme, and they did kind of this William, it's kind of like a William Randolph Hearst type of thing, where there was this guy who just like took all these artifacts from all over the world and stored them in this facility, which is the facility you're in. And one of the things is this little, looked like a little doll. And this little doll rides with you on the ride, and you just hear, and like a yeah! All the way through.
You have to do it in Japanese, though.
I have to do
Japanese.
I do like this. Yeah! Namaste. Namaste. Yes.
When did you start doing like a voice acting, or how did you like get into it?
About a month ago. Probably around 1990, 91. I started doing voiceover, and then I did the Angry Beavers. I think I did the pilot for Angry Beavers in 93 or 94. So pretty much steady since then.
1998.
98.
Invaders Empire.
Invaders Empire, yes. Yes.
Due to your distinctive voice, do you ever feel pigeonholed as an actor?
I used to as an on-camera actor, but in animation, no, because people would think you'd kind of be pigeonholed because you sound exactly like that character. But my characters change, and often people don't even realize that I do Billy and Zin. But yeah, you know what? Sometimes the voice, like when I go to a drive-in, like a drive-through restaurant, I'll be like, I'll have a double cheeseburger with an order of fries, and say, would you like to supersize that, ma'am? So then I'll have to do Harold from Billy and Mandy. Oh yeah, I'd like it. My kids are like, why are you using that voice? Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What was it like to work with the casting crew of Invader Zim?
It was like this. That was our performance art answer to your question. It was great. I mean, we had a blast. We really had a blast, and I don't think we ever had a bad time.
No. I was also in the crew. It was horrible there, but the cast was fun. The crew was nice. Everybody's nice. It's good. It's fun. I liked it. Okay. Okay.
So, if it did return, would you guys go back to being the voice actors?
No.
Richard would, but I'd have to do Richard's voice.
And I would do her. And I'd be like, hey, wee! Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. That's provided we're not 90 years old and something like this.
No, that's not the same. We'll sit down and sound the same. I am. What was I saying? What do you like? You'll sound the same.
Oh, I pooped myself.
Now.
I do that now.
Nothing will change.
Yep, nothing will change.
Are there any upcoming projects that either of you guys are working on that you can tell us about?
Well, I am a CIA operative now. Switched careers. Let me just say this: stock up on your supplies. What are we working on that we can talk about? I got some video games coming out. I do a lot, like animation right now is really video game based. As video games progress, they become much more like doing it regular animation. With the exception that the recording process is much different in recording games than it is.
I'm a background actor in a Ben Affleck movie. That'll be out in September. It's called Argo.
I am in the deleted scenes feature of Crazy Stupid Love. Yeah. All my genius is in there. As Lowe's employee number 3.
I get beaten up by 50.
And I was only number 3 because I came on 3rd. Don't you think that I should be? But I was the manager. Shouldn't I be Lowe's manager? Curse you, Steve Carell!
No, that's what he's not.
Right.
worked at retail. I know there's managers.
Oh, there's managers. And we know managers.
Any other questions?
Okay, is it true that piggy-based stories were favored by Jonah Vasquez versus any other stories that the writers could come up with?
I think, yeah, there's a lot of pigs going on. Pigs and tacos. But I think with him, he just likes how they sound. You know, but he also likes pigs. But he likes round. He likes them as cartoon characters, like they're round. He likes round things.
Fleshy things.
He really loves wombats. Oh my God, he loves wombats. But they're round. See, they're just big round things. The hardest thing on the show was when we had a horse in an episode and nobody knew how to draw a horse in his style.
It was a round body, though. The body was round.
Well, they ended up making like a sausage with stick legs.
Yeah, I love that. I love Bolognius Maximus. That's one of my favorites. Because both Tim and Sim become so sausage. Become bologna.
That is the best ending.
Subject is bologna. That was Jonah, right?
Yeah, Jonah was always the house computer voice.
Yeah.
He was also the voice of Minnie Moose.
He was Minnie Moose, and he was always the teen clerks and everything. He was in Gergo's Crazy and stuff. I'll have tacos, poop cola, was it poop soda? Salty soda? You want salty soda or
Give me a poop cola.
give me a poop soda?
Give me a poop soda with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lot of background
Yeah, no.
With all the many voice actors and other people you've worked with in your career, is there any kind of lessons that you take from any of them? Or just applied it to you?
I've taken their wallets. I've taken their guff. Oh, you mean like, are there like people that I've worked with that I like admire that I've learned from?
Yeah, that you've learned anything from.
I learned from Richard.
You learn not to get caught on a rant or they'll turn you down. What? You know, I often get this question. People ask me, like, who were your role models when you were a kid? And the fact of the matter is that I never started out to get into voiceover to begin with. I started out on camera. So while I respect all of the classics, like, you know, June Foray and Mel Blanc and all my people that I work with, I respect them immensely. I would say that my favorite all-time person to work with was, you guys know who Billy Hayes is from HR Puff and Stuff? She was probably, I was more excited than anyone I'd ever worked with to work with Billy Hayes from Witchy because I loved HR Puff and Stuff. I loved Sid and Marty Krofft. So when she was on, I couldn't wait to go, oh, hello, Weenie, oh. And she said to me, I wish Charles could hear you doing this. I'm having dinner with him tonight in Alice Ghostly for our birthdays, and he would love that you did that imitation of him. I'd have to say that the people I like working with the most is I was sat in front of a television screen as a kid. So when I get to work with people like Alan Hale Jr., the skipper, I've worked with mostly every one of the Brady Bunch members. My favorite all-time animation show, I don't know if anyone knows this. Do you remember Rikki? Speed Racer. It's on my iPod when I'm driving. Here he comes. Yeah, Fernandez. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone.
Corinne Moore, she's also
He's getting on you, so he's busy revving up the powerful Mach 5. Sorry, what? And when the odds are against him and there's dangerous work to do, you bet your life, Speed Racer, he's gonna see it through. I'm sorry, go ahead. Go, Speed Racer! Go, Speed Racer! Go, Speed Racer, go! He's off and flying as he's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead! Woo! Go, Speed Racer! Go, Speed Racer! Go, Speed Racer, go! Bet
What?
Do you know who did the voice of Trixie? A bear? Go ahead, I'm sorry. Now I'm done with that song. The Snuggles Bear is also Trixie? No way. How come you never told me that? Why didn't you ever try to tell me that?
Okay, for both of you, are there any like dream jobs you would have wanted to work on, movie or animation wise, from like your childhood or just something from nowadays?
You mean like wait, I don't even, like from
Like, would we have liked to have played that character or just
Yeah.
work on the show?
No, or either. Just like that character, just be on that show.
I would have liked to have done Zim on InvaderCON. That'd be an enjoyable.
I would like to have been an evil spacecraft in Space 1999 so that way I could crash.
I know what shows I love today that I watch pretty religiously. I love Family Guy. I love Beavis and Butthead.
I love Adventure Time.
Woo! Space.
Space is good.
I like space. I like the moon.
I actually write fan letters to astronomers.
Oh, really?
I do.
That's good.
That's my
Do they
dream.
reply?
They do.
And what do they say?
They're nice.
They're like,
They're all Gurr fans. That's
are they really?
It's nice. Because it's about space.
It's about space. It's about. Anyone remember that?
So when we were out there, somebody said that they are friends with an individual who happened to mail Jonah a dead squirrel.
Oh, they're
To
friends with that
Nickelodeon.
person?
Yeah, they know the person who did that.
They sent it to Nickelodeon.
That
and
person
that
got visited by the FBI.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's what he told us.
Yeah.
yeah, that was not good for our reputation over at Nickelodeon. That happened.
Yeah, they shouldn't send out squirrels. I understand there was a squirrel they found in the street that they had not harmed it themselves.
So do you guys know any more background on that, or is it just a crazy fan? Or
Well, actually, I don't know if it actually got all the way to Nickelodeon. I think it actually got sent to Slave Labor Graphics office, and it was like seeding. The package was like seeding. So they were like, how did it even get this far? And so they had to call the police. Yeah. Don't send dead squirrels. If you see a dead squirrel in the street, leave it there. Nobody really wants
Have you
it.
seen that video on YouTube with a little girl that picks up the dead squirrel? That is awful. Honey, put that dead squirrel down. Put that. It's disgusting. She's kissing the dead squirrel.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, and the dog had killed this thing.
I buried a squirrel once. I had a squirrel friend.
Was it alive?
He was after he was dead.
Oh, well, that's a good thing
He
then.
used to hang out on my roof. And like one day I saw him, I was like, hey, squirrel. Oh.
I've got an orange tree that the squirrels just like they take the oranges
They
off.
threw it at your car.
No, they go, and they leave the rind all over my grass. It's like they had a party overnight. Anyway, that's my problem. Not for you to worry about.
Squirrels are pretty good.
Do people ever like outside from cons recognize you from your voice?
Yes, we were at.
We were coming back from a convention in Kentucky, and the cab driver recognized you from summer school.
Yeah.
And he turned out to be a bounty hunter, and he gave us his card in case we ever needed a bounty.
His name was Boba Fett. Was that very strange? That's coincidental. That's ironic. Yeah, I've been in places where people recognize, like when I was at City Walk one time. That's always very flattering.
I always get recognized if I'm in like the little Tokyo area of Los Angeles, because there's a lot of like anime fan films that will.
And you're wearing that shirt that says, I am the voice of girl.
I want to go to Here we go. Excuse me, are you the voice of Rikki? True Heart, one of the writers of Zim, was with me at the time. He's like, why, yes, he is.
It's about time. It's about space. It's about
You!
Just wanted to, I guess this is for both of you. Other than your main characters that you played on Zim, were there any good side characters characters that you like playing? Maybe you just had a few good lines or something.
I was bloated.
Ricky's bloaty.
Looking bloody! Bloody hate his life. I like that that's his commercial. He's selling you pizza and his advertisement is Bloody hate his life.
I liked the Tact character because when she came on the show,
Lady person, lady.
Why am I blanking? She was on Wonder Years.
Yes.
Curse me in my wretched Danica. Not Danica, no. That's
Isn't her name Olivia?
Olivia Diabo.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was the name.
When Olivia Diabo came on, she was a lot of fun, but like if we would make her laugh, she and I would have our scenes together and she'd go, ha! Bam! And she'd hit me. That's so funny. Bam! Like, oh my god, I was like bruised, but you remember that? She kept, I don't think you were in that session, it was just the two of us, but I just, oh! That's funny. Oh!
I got to be in the session with John Valencia.
Yeah. Yeah.
He changes all the pigs.
I liked Eric's character. Eric's characters when he was on, or True Heart was on. They were those guys, the two dumb aliens.
I watched that performance recently, and I think they actually changed. I think they changed him out. But there's a couple. But it's like the pilot. There's a couple times when it is him.
Yes.
So he edits things strangely sometimes.
What you gonna do? What you gonna
Punch
do?
some people in the face.
What you gonna do?
Punch them with love.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do Does anyone know that commercial where
When they come for you.
right when they come for you? Anyone know that commercial where the woman's like, yeah, I could. This is the kind of rock I want, and she steps up she's on the top of that rock,
Oh yeah.
and that song's like, somebody left the gate open. I don't know why. That song is stuck in my head. That song's stuck in my head. Somebody left the gate open. It's on the commercial. You guys know what I'm talking about? You're standing on the rock, you're just waiting for it to plummet. Like, ah!
I only watch Adventure Time. So I haven't seen.
You will now.
Yes. Any other questiones? Yes.
What's your favorite Invaders Zim episode?
Oh, I got a bunch.
I like Backseat Drivers from Beyond the Stars because that one's crazy. And also we push a spaceship through the sun.
Yes. Yeah. I like Rise of the Zip Boy, Planet Jackers. I like Bestest Friend, Waffles. It means waffles. I like Career Day. Career Day is fun. I like Career Day because I like Count Coco. What's his name? Count Cofe. All right, Faye, let's dance. That is hysterical. He's like, what are you doing? One Faye. I am Count Coco Faye. I love that. Franklin from, yeah. Yes. I know my least favorite ones. I didn't like Chicken Foot because I wasn't in it. And I didn't like Game Slave because I wasn't in it. I don't like any episode I wasn't in. That's my least favorite episode.
Yes. It's a 6-month-long song. What's that?
Just stop singing that song. Any other questions? Yes.
Has there ever been an ad lib that you didn't in the show that was put in?
That happened a lot.
Yeah, we're given license to basically goof on our lines. You know, we were given lines, but then and Jonan would guide our performances, but he would also let us just sort of do what we wanted.
There's a lot of things that we came up with when we would ADR. We get the show back, and we'd see like there's action. Yeah. Like Jonan came up with when we were playing in the where Zin's like hits was like over here, over here, over here, and then when he gets hit, he goes. It was Jonan that came up with, oh, my squeedly smooch! Right?
Yeah, because the animation, because we would voice the animation before it was made, and then they make the animation based on our performances. But then after, when it comes back, sometimes it feels like it has gaps in it. So then we do what's called ADR, and we add more
Gaps.
voiceover afterwards. So that's when you get to have a lot of fun. So much fun, I can't remember.
Batman.
No.
Simpsons.
Poopy Dookie.
Oh, Poopy. Oh, I like Plague of Babies too. I like Plague of Babies. They're like, hello, Nuggums.
But you get to add a lot of stuff afterwards, and that's where you're playing more.
I like anytime Zim is in in disguise. Like I love Walk of Doom. Because at the end we're just selling chiclets. Remember? And their eyes go, why does it burn?
Okay, this is random, but have you guys ever had a dream when you were your own characters? Like you were in your show?
I've had dreams with friends that were on the show, but not. I think I'd go ahead. Like I've had dreams where like we were working on the show and something was happening.
Your life was day in and day out on that show.
Yeah, I was there a lot.
Well, it's like the only kind of dreams I have like that are when I'm like when I was younger and I would start a new job and I'd be like day in and day out and you would dream you were in that place still. But no, I leave them at work. Yes.
Do you guys consider yourself like nerds?
Game nerds. I play a lot of games.
I play.
Mostly mind games.
I probably wouldn't be considered a gamer because I only play MMORPGs.
Woo!
And right now I'm playing Star Trek Online too much. I need to stop that.
My sons are big gamers. Yeah. They could be doing schoolwork or playing a game. But my middle son loves Modern Warfare. No, Call of Duty.
Yeah, they're all the same.
All the same, like that.
Shooting stuff.
And myself, I'm old school. I like Ratchet and Clank. Love Ratchet and Clank. I love Jak and Daxter. Now they have the Jak and Daxter on PlayStation 3, which I love. I like mostly story mode games. I like story mode games. I don't like just battle games. I get bored of those pretty easy. I like the original Ratchet and Clank because you could fly that missile. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
You could actually fly the missile in. But it would take like 7 of them sometimes to shoot down the helicopter. I loved it because you got to steer it. And then you would try to see what else you could blow up and it wouldn't really blow up anything else. I like that stuff.
Have you seen a game called Illo Millo? Nobody's played Illo Millo but me. It's
They
on
call
X-
me
it's-
Illo
You can
Millo.
download it on It's like it's a puzzle game with these two squishy little people who are in love, but they can't find each other. So you have to move stuff around so they can find each other. It's got all this little squishy music that goes doo 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 doo. It's really nice.
So Gura's in the game singing.
It's like toy piano music.
Oh, I like toy piano music.
It's really sweet. Illo Millo, it's like $9.
They call
Download
it
it on Xbox 360. It's just a cute little puzzle game, and you have to make them love each other. They're like little squishy people.
I love Words with Friends. I play that constantly. I tried Scramble and I can play it, but I don't like it because your finger starts to hurt, right? Like you get a blister on your finger moving the words around. It's so fast. I don't like the pressure.
I haven't played Triple Town.